Hi, I'm Lizzie and welcome to my channel. Now, I'm a personal stylist in London and I'm often asked what might be my core essential items for a wardrobe. But what I'm going to talk you through today are my 10 essential items that I think everyone could do with having in their wardrobe, using my wardrobe to show you. Now, if you followed my channel, you'll know that last year in 2020 I did a no-buy. So everything that I'm going to show you is at least a year and a half old, if not, I think some things are about 3, 4, 5 years old. So the items I'm showing you can't buy, but at least I'll tell you where they're from, and they're still brands that I would go to for similar items. So I hope that you enjoy my selection. Do like the video if you do, and leave a comment, and also I'd love it if you'd subscribe as well to get my weekly video. So number one on my list of essential items is a lightweight coat. Now the one that I've got here is something that I've had for a long time. This is from COS. And it's a waterproof, and this is my version of a trench coat. It's really lightweight, and I think these are a really essential thing to have in the spring, because we're still in that period of time where it is going to rain, that it can be cold sometimes. So the first thing I recommend is a lightweight coat. I've also got, once you've got the basic essential in of a lightweight coat, then I recommend you have more than one, and my second one is a lightweight duster coat, trench coat. It's what I call a bit of a useless coat. It wouldn't actually stop the rain or anything, but it's a good basic to have. It's a little bit more fluid, it's a little bit more fashion forward. So that's my number one item. Number two is a blazer. So for me, a plain black blazer, because black is one of my core colours. I always say to people to get something that's got no extras on it, so it's the real basic that you can wear with absolutely everything. And this hasn't even got any buttons on it, so that's my basic blazer. This one was from a brand called Oh Second. And then once you've got your plain one in, you can mix it up and get either another colour or something a bit different, and that for me is one that's got interesting buttons on it. So this one is one I've had probably for about 2 years now, and this was from Mango, which is a really great place to go and get some different blazers, and I wear this one all the time. You might have even seen it in some of my photographs, and that's just one that I really like. So a blazer is number two. Now number three is something to help you make the most of the previous two items, and it's a Uniqlo puffer. Now I live in these in the spring and autumn. I've got a long sleeve one and a short sleeve one, and you'll see they've got no collar on them, and they've also got this popper that means you can tuck this in. And why that's so brilliant is that when you're in this transition season, you can just put this under the lightweight coat or the blazer, and it means that if it's cold in the morning when you leave the house, you've got another layer. But because they just fold away, and I'll just show you how this folds away, it does come with a little bag, but what I normally do is you just get the pocket and you just tuck it all in. Oh, in fact, there's the bag there, but I tend to just do this. I just pop it in its own pocket, and then you can just put that in your handbag, and you've just got that extra layer for when it gets a bit colder. But you can just see it literally folds away to nothing, but it gives you that extra layer. So that's my number three essential spring item. Now number four is jeans. I couldn't live without jeans. I don't know many people that could live without jeans. First of all, get yourself a basic blue pair, not one that's got loads of rips and everything in, just a really good basic pair, because then it's work friendly as well, depending on your environment, but it's still just something a little bit smarter. These are my go-tos. These are Frame Le Garcon. They're like a boyfriend fit. And I've had these probably for about 3 years, and they're still my go-to, so I definitely don't need any new jeans. But once you've got the plain basic pair in, then you can go and get different sorts of jeans. So these are my other go-tos for spring. These are a crop sort of waxed denim, which looks a bit more like leather, and these are something that I haven't been able to wear over the winter because they come quite short on me, but the minute the sun's out, these are what I put on. So that's my number four, which is jeans. Number five is trousers, and what do you need to know about trousers? I just really recommend you get a really basic pair in, depending on your personal style. My personal style is wide leg, so these navy ones are from Modern Rarity, which is a John Lewis brand. Again, these are a couple of years old now. And then I've also got these from Vince, which are another pair that I wear all the time. And once you've got some basics in, like this, then it's good to get a colour in or something a bit more interesting. And then I've also got these ones on, which are a dye power move high-waisted trouser, which are my black pair that I wear a lot as well. So that's number five, which is the trousers. Number 6 on my personal essential items is a jumpsuit, because I love jumpsuits. This isn't going to be essential for everybody, but in my wardrobe, jumpsuits are an essential. This is probably my most go-to one. Again, I really recommend you getting one that's quite easy to wear, and this is a really good one because I can wear it in the winter, but into spring I take off underneath the jumpers that I wear underneath in the winter, and you can roll the sleeves up, so it's really worth looking. This one is a Massimo Dutti one, which is a great place to go for a jumpsuit. And then I've also got one that's a short sleeve one. This is a Vince one. Again, going into spring, it's quite good to wear because I can just, you know, if it gets warmer, I can just take a jacket off and I've just got a short sleeved. But if you're a jumpsuit lover like me, then it's really worth getting one in that's really simple and really easy to wear. So that's my number 6 jumpsuit. Number 7 on my list of essential items for spring is a lightweight jumper. Now, first of all, again, I've talked about it all the time, get yourself one in your essential core colour so that you've got those basics in first. This is my favourite navy lightweight jumper, and this is a Vince one. And once you've got those basics in, then it's time you can bring in a little bit more interest, and this is one of my go-tos. I've had this one for years. This is an Under the Stories one that I'm asked about all the time. I think I've bought it maybe 4 years ago. And that's my stripy jumper. So lightweight jumpers are really good for spring and an essential item. Number 8 on my list of essential items is blouses. Again, this is a Under the Stories blouse. Silk blouses are wardrobe essentials, I think. Really, really versatile. It's always worth having a lightweight blouse. Cream is a really good colour to have. When I say cream, just off-white, whatever off-white suits you as an essential piece. And then I've also got other silk blouses. This is one of my favourites as well. This one is a Joseph one, which I wear. Obviously, it's got shorter sleeves, better for spring. But once you've got one in, then you can get some more colours and more interesting. But it's always worth just having some of those in. And Under the Stories is a great place to start for silk blouses because they're a really good price point. But it really does help to have in your work wardrobe. Number 9 in my essential items for spring is a flat shoe. Now, for me, I can't wait till it warms up and I can actually get my socks off and start wearing bare feet. And the first thing that I will wear is my Sam Eldelman loafers. These are the most comfortable shoes I've ever owned, I think. They're super comfy. So just worth getting a really good basic flat shoe in that you can really walk around in, stomp around in, but still feel a bit smarter. And then once you've got those in, get something a bit different. And I love a red shoe, I love a suede, just various different things, but this is another one. This is Massimo Dutti. Again, these are probably 3 years old, 2 years old, something like that. And you can't go wrong with an animal print of some description. So something like that, a flat shoe is an essential item for me. And finally, number 10, a white trainer. You cannot go wrong with a white trainer. I think it's an absolute essential wardrobe item, particularly for spring when you want to be super comfortable, but they will just go with everything if you get really, really basic ones. So my go-to are Stan Smiths. These are actually a light grey, but they're pretty plain. And I just didn't need white because I've got other ones in white. So I recommend if it's about comfort and you just want something really simple, a Stan Smith, you cannot go wrong. And then I've just got these Nike ones, which are a bit more of a trainer shape, just to make a change. Again, quite a classic shape. You can't go wrong with a white trainer or an off-white trainer. Just something that's really minimum. As you see, there's a little bit of colour, but very little. Let's just go with everything. You never have to sort of think twice about something like that. So that's my 10 essential wardrobe items. I hope you found that useful. I'm sure that you've got other items in your wardrobe that are essential to you. So I'd love to hear in the comments below. Do let me know. And as I said, all of the items that I've shown are actually at least 1.5 years old. So although I've told you where they're from, I know that you won't be able to buy them, but do check out the brands that I mention. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please do subscribe, like and comment, and I look forward to seeing you again next week.